After church, I went there because I was there during the week to pick up some stuff. I go there or Rich's or whatever. And you see how the octopus look?
Yeah.
I'll show you. How the octopus look. They're about a pound a piece. That's 1, 2, 3.
What's a pound of octopus cost at Fresh
4,
Farm?
5, 6, 7, 8. Now there's 8 octopus there, okay? And I'll show you what it is. I forgot what I had. Mediterranean octopus. Green onions. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, it was $6.99 a pound. So it came out to $80, $81.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yes.
Are they usually? Are these like usually this big?
I like them. You know, I like them like this.
Yeah, there's more to get into there.
Yeah, right.
Are those the Pampered Chef scissors? My mom gets something like that.
I don't know what these are. Uncle Joe. I don't know. See? Now, if you don't have a scissors, all right? If you don't have a scissors, you can do it like this. See, now this is why I keep this towel here with little bleach on it. Now I'm wiping my hands. I go in here.
I see. So you're not going and messing it all up.
Yeah. And
Is that an old military trick or is that an Uncle Ron trick?
What? With that?
The little bleach and...
No, that's when we went to sanitary classes at
The Lido?
At the Lido. Now I got this little Perry knife. You can go like this if you want.
It just seems like more work.
Yeah, but see, this is a sharp knife though.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a little more work. See, now this is.
It's like with my grandma. She had pizza scissors instead of a pizza knife or a pizza roller, just
exactly.
because scissors work better.
See, I take this out. But I like doing this. I know Uncle Joe might not agree with me.
Like about cutting the head in half versus
Not
like
the head,
cutting
but
it.
I don't know if this is the head. I guess, I don't know. I cut that in like that, just to, if there's anything in there, then I get it out.
Got it.
See, I go like this. 1, 2.
When you buy these are already dead, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I know some places they do the live. I didn't know if they did that there. It seems like
I
it'd be
don't know.
kind of hard to struggle with.
Yeah, these were frozen. They get them. I get all that out.
All right.
How many did I say I had? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, do you have a refrigerator at work?
Yes.
Good. I get that all out. It almost looks like an eye, but I guess it's the mouth, you know.
I think they do everything through that hole.
Yeah, I think so. See, now here's the mouth. Yeah, so we went to the game yesterday, and and I didn't realize Clara graduated Notre Dame High School in 1950. I graduated 61, so that's 11. I'm 73. She's got to be 84 years old.
And she's still doing well for herself, huh?
Yeah.
Kicking and enjoying life and going to all the Cubs games, which I find amazing.
Not all of them, but she goes to the Cub games.
Oh, okay.
She goes to Cub games. I'm gonna let this out.
She's a fan.
Large. This is what it says: large Mediterranean octopus. Large. $6.99 a pound. It was 11 pounds. 11 pounds and 53. 11 and a half pounds. 11.53. That's what that is. See, I didn't know that.
Mediterranean octopus. So basically, this is basically just coming from Italy.
Yeah. Now watch what I do. I'm not measuring. You see how much I used? I used about a half a gallon of white vinegar. But now, when I cook them, I'm going to go like this. Not that it matters. I try to lay them in there like that.
So the thought is you're gonna cook this down in the vinegar?
I'll show you. 5, 6, 8 of them. I got 8 of them. Okay. Okay, now I'll let this water out. I'm going to rinse this in some vinegar, bleach.
Do you usually do the bleach thing while you're cooking just to keep safe, or is it just for certain things?
Yeah, maybe, but see, maybe that's a little too, you know. I mean, I'm not getting any bleach in there. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Now I rinse my hand. Now that's just vinegar in there. Now I'm gonna put water.
What do you have to get at Costco today?
Huh?
You said maybe we'll go to Costco. I didn't know if you needed to get something.
Well, I gotta get milk. I gotta buy stuff for Sergeant. He's coming home.
Oh, you're restocking.
I restock for him because he comes home in the afternoon, right?
So again, he's gonna be exhausted.
Well, yeah, and then I'll have milk in there and bananas, and then I'm cooking the octopus, and he's gonna have octopus.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he's gonna have dinner, and then I'm gonna cook him some tortellini. Tortellini with brodo.
So do you guys eat dinner usually together, or
No,
you're just doing this because he's coming back?
No, I'm just. Now I got this going on high, and I'm gonna set my timer. All right.
How long?
I got it for an hour, but that's gonna go off, and I'm still gonna let it cook. So it's 10:30 now. 11:30, about 10 to 12, that should be done. I'm gonna drain them.
Okay.
And we're gonna put them in a big bowl, and I'm gonna season them with salt and pepper. My mix. This is my mix. This is salt and pepper.
Oh, you do the salt and pepper in there? Okay.
Yeah, this is that special mix.
Ah. Is that the salad mix?
Yes.
Okay. That's the famous salad mix.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay. You know what the famous salad mix is. Okay.
I do know what the salad
all right.
I will not divulge any secrets on video.
No secrets. It's salt and pepper and a little pep in there to help it along. You know, and all right, not even boiling yet. See, but I'm gonna have to add more water to that. So I got this. Uncle Ron's very frugal. He saves everything.
I am very similar to you. Even right now, packing, somebody gave me an old drum kit, and I'll make sculptures out of stuff.
Yeah.
I've taken the drum kit apart and I'm using the drums actually for packing boxes for fragile items. Just so you know, I'm happy to jump in at any time. Like, you tell me what to do if you want me to do this, because...
No, if you watch, I think it's important for you to watch and record. I mean, if you want to record, I didn't know you were going to record.
I just decided this was like a last minute. I was like, yeah, this makes sense to record this. So.
Well, that's good. Yeah, if you got enough things to record it, that's great. Then you got it. Yeah, so yesterday I went to, 7 o'clock mass. I walked to church. Then I came home, read the paper real fast, and then I picked up Claire, at 20 minutes to 11. You know what? I didn't know how to push in the GP to get to Wisconsin. You know,
On the phone?
no,
On the car?
on the car. You know, that tells you how to go there.
Oh, you didn't know how to put in the address or whatnot?
Yeah, Miller Park. I don't know what the address is.
Can you just type in Miller Park, or is it not that way?
Well, I put in Wisconsin, the
Unless
state.
you got in the general area.
And then, yeah, I mean, come on. And then I tried to put in Miller Park. I mean, but and I said, I know how to get there. And I said, and we start following cars.
Yeah, after a while you can figure it
Yeah,
out.
and then watching sign. But we got there, and we got home real easy. And then on the way back home, the phone rings, and I answer it, and it's Auntie Pat.
Yeah.
But she knew I was going.
Okay. But everything was okay though?
Yeah, she just called. She says, hello. I said, hi. She said, where are you at? She knew I was I went up to Milwaukee.
Okay.
I said, I'm in the car coming home with Claire. I said, oh, hi, Claire. Yeah, and it was raining real hard here.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it kind of scared her, and she was probably thinking of me.
Uh-huh.
You know, and she knew I was, She said, well, be careful. She said, is it rain? I said, no. She said, oh, it's terrible here. The winds, the branches, the blah, the dee. I said, well, stay inside.
Yeah. How's her vision doing?
Well, you know what? It's funny you ask. Because a week ago today, I had to take her. She asked me. She says, I got to go to the doctor. Right?
Yeah.
She said, will you drive me? Okay. I said, yeah, I'll drive you. That's not a problem. So I drive her, and we get to the doctor. It's 2:30, 20 minutes to 3. She's all done. I said, you're done? She said, yeah. And we get in there, and it was a 2 o'clock appointment. And usually we have to wait about an hour, hour and a half. Right? So
Yeah.
we got there, it's 5 to 2. I was running a little late, She goes upstairs, and then they called her right away. So we go, now I'm washing these. This is what I do, see? Maybe, but I'm not in a restaurant either. But I go a little faster. I mean, if we were mass production at the Lido, we'd be, hurry up and get done, see?
Do you miss the Lido at all?
No, I don't miss the circus, I miss the clowns.
You miss the what?
I don't miss the circus.
You miss the clowns, is that what you said?
I miss the clowns, that's right.
That's funny. Do you stop by there ever?
No, I talk to Eve.
Yeah, but you don't, like...
No, I haven't been there in a while. Once in a while I'll stop, but lately it seems like the older I get, the less time I have.
Mm-hmm.
Now your mom's leaving for when? When is she leaving?
Tomorrow.
Oh, geez.
I'm driving her to the airport tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. She's going to Ireland with her friends.
Are you going to be using her car?
Yeah. I said to her, it would be helpful if you let me use your car while you're gone so I could finish up all my loose ends.
And what did she say?
She says, as long as you drive me and pick me up to the airport, you could use my car. I was like, deal. So,
that's good.
yeah, it works out.
Whoops.
Look at this. Look at this radio flyer wagon.
Yeah.
I've got one of these things too.
Do you?
Yeah. Where did you get that?
Auntie Pat gave it to me.
That's so funny because my ma had one when I was a kid, and I have one that's on my shelf at my house.
Yeah, but wait a minute. But that was given to us by Aunt Jenny, Uncle Louie.
Oh, that's what it's from then.
That's right, because those people are paisani of the family.
Oh.
And Zia Jenny was real close with one of the owners. They would go to Italy together on vacation.
Oh, is that true?
Oh, yeah.
I applied to a job there, a graphic design job years ago. I wish I would have known that.
Honest?
Yeah. I mean, if there was like any type of connection inside of the company, I could have just said, But, it was no big deal.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're probably, one of them just passed away. Matter of fact, Sargent would have to wait.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're paisani. And There were two partners, and one bought out the other one. I don't know. You know how that goes.
Right. Well, they're right off of, what is it, Grand?
Grand and Fullerton.
Yeah.
Where Grand and Fullerton meet, right in that area.
And they
and they're Ganson on Grand, just a little west of Nagle.
They still now they had that enormous wagon out front or something. Did you ever see that?
Right,
yeah.
Now it's starting to boil, but I gotta push those down. I keep this over here.
So Auntie Pat's at the house still?
Yeah. It's her house. I signed all the papers over to her. It's her house. Oh boy. I hope this
all fits in there.
Now, I didn't turn this back, so it's 40 minutes that it's on there. 20 minutes. So I'm turning it up to another hour.
Okay.
Not that it's going to necessarily be there that long, but once that starts boiling, then I got it on high.
How do you know that it's done with the cooking? You just kind of like to feel it and see if it's tender?
I cut a piece with the scissors and taste it.
Yeah. So that's all you really need to do. I mean, obviously, if it's clean enough, you could eat it raw. But
like
it's
spaghetti, but it's tougher. But the more you cook it, the more it breaks down the fibers more.
Right.
You know, like spaghetti, you can eat spaghetti
al
dente, but then you can cook it like it's almost mush.
Right.
Which I don't like.
No, neither do I, but...
See, this is going to start boiling now. Now I got this. I'm going to put this here.
So you basically are saying, like, it's all pretty much just trial and error. You don't know, like, say you put it in for a certain amount of time.
But I do use the timer. I do use the timer to remind me.
Yeah. So when you were at the Lido, did you guys have like a general idea of like times? I mean, obviously you did this stuff so often in a row that it was you knew how much time you needed, but you never really measured from the beginning, did you?
No.
Because when you worked with Antonita, she just kind of
she showed Eve, then Eve showed me, and then we incorporated my way, her way, and Antonita's way, and you know what?
Was Eve before you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, see, in 1983, that's when they asked me to give up tending bar. Okay? Now this here is, it's clean.
I use that all the time.
It's clean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not brand new, it's clean, it gets used a lot, and this is what happened. And
I use those painter trowels all the time in my kitchen. I've got 2 of them.
Okay, this is what I use. I mean, you know, it does. You know, when they're on TV, they got all these fancy ones and this and that.
Yeah, those are cheap and they're good and they're durable.
Wow. You see how I turned these upside down so the water would run out?
So it goes out from the...
Yeah, see, instead of, you know.
Okay. Huh.
That's just me.
Right.
That's me, not to say that you have to do it that way.
So you were saying with Eve...
Well, yeah, so you know what? Joe Backowitz, who was a friend, went to school with Uncle John. Remember Johnny? You called him Uncle John, didn't you?
Johnny Garbosa?
Yeah. Did you call him Uncle John?
You know, I don't think I did.
No?
I think I just called him Johnny.
Johnny, okay. I didn't know. Well, anyways, when Jimmy quit, Joey, the friend of Uncle John, Johnny Garbosa, he said, you know, my sister, my cousin, you know, her father's a cook, and she cooks. She cooks here, cooks there. She, you know, she might be interested. So they interviewed her, right?
My cousin?
Not your cousin.
No, I know, not mine. This is what...
Joey Backowitz, who went to school.
Joey Backowitz's cousin.
Joey Backowitz,
okay.
his cousin, Joey Backowitz went to school with Uncle John at Weber.
Okay.
And then he went to Notre Dame College. He's a graduate of Notre Dame College. And and they introduced her, and then Antonietta talked to her, and Antonietta said, you know what, this is the last time I'm training someone, because they kept on training people, and they kept quitting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's hard to keep somebody there.
Well,
I mean, it's a hard job.
Well, it's a hard job, but like Uncle Dino said, they're not slaves.
Yeah.
We don't own them.
Yeah.
We gotta. So anyway, what happened is they interviewed him, and they said, we got to go for it. I mean, she's got some experience, and they explained to her, and that's when they asked me to give up tending bar in '83 and work on the weekends in the kitchen instead of tending bar. But then there was a little miscommunication, because when they had parties during the week, they wanted me there, but I didn't understand that. And when they said, I thought you were coming in today, I said, I was at the barber shop.
Yeah.
I said, if I know.
They already knew you have a barber shop. Why would they expect that?
But after work.
That's
After I
crazy.
close the barber shop, to go in at night.
That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
You don't think that's crazy?
No.
I mean, I think that's crazy.
No. I can understand where they're coming from.
I mean, I understand they need the work, but that's a lot to ask of somebody.
Well, I had to learn.
I guess that's true.
I had to learn.
So did you want to, so were you planning on transitioning like that? Or I mean, how does that all work?
What do you mean, was I planning on transition?
Basically you were okay keeping the two jobs and
Oh, yeah. I mean,
because you're getting spread pretty thin. You've got kids and...
yeah, well, you had to make a living.
Yeah.
But anyways, I said, okay, so then what I did is when they had parties, they would say, come in. And if they didn't say come in, no, it's a small one. If it was a kind of a big one, they say come in. And then if it was something special, they say would come in. All right?
Right.
So what happened, Eve was learning how to do it during the day, and then I would learn how to do it at night. So then on the weekends when I would go in there, I say, Eve, I said, hi, how are you? She said, okay, okay, I'll see you guys. And she left. She left at 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then Antonietta say, okay, now we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to do that. And I start doing it. And then in '85, when I sold the barber shop, when they decided I decided I was going to stick on and do it, I start going in all the time, right? And then between Antonietta and Eve would show me what had to be done. Mm-hmm. What she did, underneath the guidance of Antonietta.
Yeah.
And then I would show Eve what had to be done. And of course, Antonietta was there too, to make sure we did it.
Uh-huh.
But then when she wasn't there no more,
When did she leave?
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't know.
I feel like she left before you were, before '85, but maybe I could be
Oh,
wrong.
God, no. She was there '85, '86, '87.
Oh, really?
Oh, God, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When did she pass?
I got that. I got the holy pictures there. I don't know. I have to look. And then, you know what? We were fortunate, Eve and I. We were able to combine the technique she showed me and the technique that she showed her, and we combined them. And it worked pretty good for us. It was good. It was good for the Lido. It was good for us. Good for me. Good for Eve.
Mm-hmm.
If Uncle Joe...
And is she still there?
Yes, Eve is still there.
So I know last time when we got together, she was saying it's been really slow at the Lido.
Yeah,
so
it's been really slow, yeah, but she's still employed by him. Still collects the check.
So how do you know the right amount of onions to do?
I got no idea.
You just grab it and you're like, this looks good?
I grabbed 6 bunches. They were 49 cents for 3. 3 bunches, I grabbed total of 6 bunches. Instead of being 3 for $1, they were 3 for 49. $1.49. So I just grabbed them. If I don't use them all here, I'll use them in my salad. But as I'm doing this, I want to check this again. See, now this is going to start.
I could smell it already.
Yeah, see? Yes. See how it's boiling?
Yeah.
See? It's boiling pretty good. You know what? I was going to lower it, but I'm going to put this on. Maybe I'll put it on medium. I put it on medium, and now I'll cover it and see what happens. Yeah, that's medium. We'll see what happens with this on medium. It doesn't boil over. David.
Yeah.
With the bike, touring, you got to meet some pretty interesting people.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I'm given the history of Chicago and everything, we're always a conversation away of what's really going down in the city because, as a tour guide, you're trying to put the best foot forward for the city, obviously.
Sure.
And people on vacation, they don't necessarily need to hear about all the shootings and all that kind of stuff, but there's people who'll ask it, and there's people from different parts of the world who've never been to a big city or a city at all.
Yeah, right.
So it's really interesting to hear people's perspectives.
Are you a lover of Chicago?
I really like, I love the city, but I feel like the people that make up the city are getting more and more pushed out. I feel like I tell you that my property taxes just went up 10 times, not 10%, 10 times.
Well, you knew that was going to happen.
But the fact that just because you're getting a warning of it, it just doesn't seem right. I mean, there should be an incremental increase, and maybe our politicians shouldn't be trying to sell off all of our assets or trying to get the Olympics to get us out of debt. Basically, I think there's been a lot of mismanagement, and it's unfortunate, but that's the city from the beginning. That's how the city's always been.
It's been like that.
It was founded that way,
What gets me upset is how a city like Chicago can keep doing that while other cities are thriving.
Yep.
That's what gets me upset.
Well, you look at a city like Detroit. We're no better than like Michigan right now. Michigan that declared bankruptcy. We haven't passed a budget in 2 years.
You want to taste some? I had the beans, and I took the scissors and clipped the ends off and then cut them in half. And I put them in the refrigerator. Then I got the onion.
So this is all you start this from fresh. This isn't canned or anything.
No, these are fresh. And then I diced onions and put them in a container, like I just did with those onions, right?
Yeah.
And I put them in a container, and I have them. And then Saturday morning, I come home from church. Right?
Yeah.
I sit down, I read the morning paper, and then the Sunday Sun-Times. I put the beans on, a little oil on the bottom, and garlic.
Just in a fry pan, or?
No, this pan here. I love this pan. This pan here. Now, I don't know if this is aluminum. It might be. I don't know.
If it's a what?
Aluminum. You think this is aluminum?
Yeah, this is aluminum.
Heavy aluminum?
Yeah, that's a nice pan.
Yes. And I cooked it in here with this on top.
Where'd you get? That's an old guy too.
Yeah. I got 2 of them.
Those are
one
nice.
of them I took from home, and I think one of them was here. See, they're both the same. And then
Those are nice. Do you use that to cook it down?
Cooked it down in there with onions and garlic, everything cooked to all in there with a little oil on the bottom, kept it covered, and in an hour they were all done.
You put the paste in and everything at the beginning too, and you just like...
I put the beans in first. I put the oil in and sauteed a little onion right away.
Yeah.
All right, just a little bit, let it sweat and cover.
Right.
Threw the beans in and mixed it around real good. and I cut 2 cloves of garlic real fine, real thin. I mean, and put that on top. And then I mixed it, and about 10 minutes after into the cooking, right? I threw some of those dried tomatoes in there.
Yeah.
And a little paste that I had. Now wait, where are we at here? Okay. Just a minute. Now wait.
Is that similar to how you used to do it at the Lido with the? Because I know you did like onion. You did the tomatoes in that though.
Yeah, the Italian beans. Yeah, Italian style beans we did.
Okay.
Wait till you taste this cheese. You like cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
This is crazy cheese.
Crazy cheese?
I love it.
What's the real name of it?
I'll show you.
Okay. It's like blue cheese or something.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh wow. That's really good. Holy.
Huh?
Where do you get that?
Costco.
That's Costco?
Yeah.
It's funny because it's like you and Uncle Joe get all this stuff from Costco, but it's usually like that's got the best stuff. I tell people that oftentimes, like my uncles have worked in the banquet business for like 30 years and plus. Yeah.
That's a nice boil now, see? And it's got it on medium with the cover on.
You just
And
keep it
now
going.
They're on. It was on 20 minutes. It's around 40 minutes already. All right. By the time we get here, it's 11 o'clock. We're in good shape.
All right.
You know what? If we finish early, we're going to go to the store. See here. Let me show you.
What's that called?
Chip. I don't have the name. It's called
Champignon.
Champion Germany.
Wow.
Louis glass and this. Auntie Pat says I'm going to get rid of this if you don't want it.
Oh no.
No, but this is Aunt Jenny's in this here glass, right?
This was Zio Louis?
I think it came from there, and
Oh, cool.
I drink my wine out of it.
You're like, that's nice.
But what I do, but you don't have to record this because it's crazy.
I'm going to record the crazy. Go ahead.
I take this glass
Uh-huh.
before when I come home.
You put it in the freezer?
I put it here.
Like the first thing you do when you come home, you put the glass in the freezer?
Yeah, when I come home, right?
Okay.
Or before I take a shower.
Okay.
I did it last night. And then when I take it out, it's real cold, and I pour the one. It's like a frosted glass for beer.
Sure.
Why, if they can have a frosted glass for beer, why can't we have a frosted glass? Oh, you can't drink wine cold. You can't drink wine cold. I can't drink beer warm. Right?
That's fun. That's really true. It's like you probably have like a whole marketing angle that could go somewhere because I like really nice cold wine too.
You know what? And Uncle Joe.
Yeah, there's like the right way to do it and the restaurant way to do it or whatever. The right way is the way you like it.
The way you like it.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy, you knock around and used to say, what the fuck? You got that on?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
No.
This is not going to be seen by anyone but me.
You know,
And I'm not going to make sure there's nothing on there that's going to make you look bad or anything.
He would say stuff like that. I said, I know one thing. I like it.
Yeah.
It could be $100 bottle of wine and I don't like it, or it could be a $6 bottle of wine and I love it. That's me.
That's what I think is funny about wine. People spend so much and it's like, like wine is good or bad.
Yeah, that's why I keep 100.
Well, do you pre-rip your towels just to get them ready?
Yeah. I get them ready and, whatever.
Yeah.
You need it? Let me put this over here for now. Tomatoes and it originally came, I think, from seaweed at one time.
Okay.
I think. I don't. What did I do with the chopping? Oh, here it is.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. You want to put this down.
Who taught you to make octopus?
Oh, God. I want to say Antonietta. And then,
So, like, you didn't know how to make this before the Lido?
no, Nonna never made this. She made calamari.
They would never serve this at the Lido, though, would they?
We served it for ourselves. Now, look at this. And that breaks down the steam. What time is it? 11:30. See? Now, I threw that down. So that's approximately an hour that it's on.
Yeah.
Approximately an hour. See?
So basically,
Sometimes I do an hour, hour and a half. I mean,
Right.
I'm surprised.
and those are pretty big, and it cooked pretty well already.
Yeah,
So
yes, they did. I'm really surprised. Okay, now they're vets. But when I was in, it was regular Army.
oh, they didn't classify that
No,
as vets because the
no.
National Guard was
Yeah.
somehow different.
Yes.
Oh.
But then we were federalized during the King riots.
Oh.
So we became a federal, you know. Okay, now I'll let that cool off a little bit.
So you and Uncle
Well,
Joe
I'm not saying that
at one time. It's
I'm not saying that Uncle Joe did it. If he would admit to it,
okay.
Uncle Ron did it.
You.
Chewed tar off the street.
What do you mean shoot tar off?
Tar. There was tar on the street. They used to tar the street, and in the summertime, you get real hot. It would stick.
Yeah.
And we would move everything around there and take a popsicle stick or something, pick it up, and chew it. Not swallow it, chew
Yeah,
it.
like gum.
Like gum.
What does it taste like?
Tar.
Why the hell would you want to do that? Just because it was like was that like smoking cigarettes back in the day? Like it's
I
something
don't
you
know.
would do?
Yeah, we did it.
That
We
is
did-
so
we-
funny.
We did that. You know what? It's funny because they laugh at me at the barber shop one day. You gotta be nuts. You know, and then there's the people that come in from certain areas.
Uh-huh.
You know what? They'll say, "Oh, come on!" They talk about this. I used to chew tar off the street. They said, "You too?" They said, "What do you mean, me too?" He said, "He did it too."
Uh-huh.
It depends on where you come from.
But it's
You
no
know-
I guess it's no more different than if you like
Wait a minute. We were at the Chuck Sapienza's wake, a memorial luncheon.
Yeah.
And there was someone sitting there, and we were sitting at one table, went over there, we're talking, and the lady said something about, that's going to hurt your teeth. I said, not going to hurt your teeth as long as you chew tar. She said, what do you mean chew tar? I said, when I was a kid, I used to chew tar on the street. And the guy sitting there, he said, see, I'm not the only one.
so this was like a not uncommon thing.
No, it depends on the area you're from.
That's so wild. I've never heard that before.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Chew tar. Holy
Chewing tar.
So now you're just putting on your salt pepper mix
That's it.
and you're just doing it, eyeballing it kind
Yeah,
of.
that's all.
When do you feel like you've got it good enough?
Oh, I'm watching it as it comes out. Oh, I love this one. Darling. Darling. Here. Extra virgin olive oil.
So now you also do this with the ink sometimes?
What do you mean with the ink?
Do you ever use?
I never used, the only time I ever had ink octopus is when I was in Italy with Uncle Joe in 1980 in risotto.
Oh yeah.
In 1980,
Yeah.
we were sitting with Piero, all of us.
Okay.
Okay? And we went to this real fancy Italian restaurant that served fish, right? And Piero, you know, he was a real, you know,
Old school.
yeah, old school, but a businessman in the area, and he would go to different places. And so he said, "These are people from America. I want nothing but the best."
Okay.
So he started ordering. Here's my thing going off, and he started ordering, you know, different things. And there was another party going on, and I'm watching, and here comes a guy, the cookout, with a big platter like this, with black rice.
Yeah.
And I said, "What's this?" And then he told me, I said, "What is that?" And then he's explaining it to Joe. He says, "That's octopus ink." I said, "What?" And he says, "You want it?" I said, "Yeah, I'd like to try that, you know."
Yeah.
So he called the waiter over. He said to the waiter, "Look, you made that?" He said, "We want to order that." He said, "Oh, no, that's special." He said, "I got these people from America here." I don't know what the hell he told me. He said, he might have said, "You bring it out or we're leaving."
Uh-huh.
I don't know what he told him.
Okay.
I don't know. Uncle
So that
Joe.
was just like a special made, but then this guy
Well,
pulled it off.
I don't know if it was special made or specially ordered. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, they brought that out. I loved it.
My dad liked, I remember we had pasta once that had the ink with the squid
Did you?
and the octopus, and he loved it, yeah.
Now, you know, this is extra. That's a lot of oil. See? See how much oil that is? But that's okay. Well, we might even put more on there.
Well, you're going to throw it on the grill, so you want it to
Right.
be well coated.
Yeah, and I'm going to get the grill real hot.
So you don't do the onions until the end. You just
Yeah.
toss it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
once it's hot?
Yeah, well, we got to cut this up now.
Okay. Would you use your scissors?
Uncle Joe cuts it with a knife. I cut it with a scissors.
I do everything with the scissors. You know what I'll do with a salad?
I'm used to cutting.
I'll put everything in my bowl with a salad, and I'll take a scissors and I just cut right in there.
That's exactly right. You're right. Okay, this I'll take. This I'll leave. This I'll. Let me. I don't need this because he got it downstairs.
And you could probably just eat it as like this, right? You could probably, if you just wanted to cut it and eat it just as it is right now.
Here.
Let's see.
I don't even know what it's going to taste like. I'm going to try it myself.
It's good, but I want that little crispiness, you know?
You like that charcoal?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I don't know if you remember Brenda.
Brenda, the name I know.
I dated her for a while.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She,
Yeah, I kind of.
yeah, she
remember Brenda. I think.
she was at a couple of things.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever happened to her?
She's in Colorado. She's married.
Oh, okay.
We keep in touch. Actually, it's funny. I went to her wedding, and I was the witness on their marriage certificate, and I signed their marriage certificate.
Did you really?
Yeah, we're still good friends. I mean, good enough that we keep in touch and check in on each other.
Oh, that's nice. What did you? Okay, go ahead. Well, anyways.
She's in social service, and her husband is a graphic designer type of guy.
Oh, okay.
We would always have this kind of thing because I always wanted to get the grilled octopus, and she just could not stand anything with a little bit of char on it.
Honest?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And I love char.
Yeah, so do I. I don't want burnt, but I don't mind a little black that you know, that's. And we would always be like, it's like, I want to get this, and it just curtailed so many things that we could order.
So, what was the girl's name? She didn't like the char?
Brenda.
Brenda. Was she a Chicago girl?
No, she was from Colorado. She lived with me for a while in Chicago.
Yeah, vaguely I remember.
She was a tall woman.
You got to be careful now. See, I mean, you see? Look. You see?
Yeah, it gets dark fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got to stay here and watch it. This doesn't take long. What I could do though. Yeah, Uncle Joe doesn't believe it.
In what?
I keep putting Uncle Joe. I don't know why.
Well, you do different things. You're brothers. You're not going to do it the same way.
No, that's for sure. Okay, I got it on high, but now I'm going to put it on low. Not that it matters, because that's got a nice. See, all this here, that's burning.
Yeah.
See, I mean, that's where you get stuff. My watch on, but we're gonna let that get up. All right.
So this is the type of thing you just eyeball too?
Yeah. Here, we'll leave her for a few minutes. We're not gonna be gone long. See now? Look at his fresh parsley. Here.
Ah. Is that you?
That's upstairs. See the smoke? It's going upstairs.
Oh.
And that's the alarm.
It's a good alarm. It works well.
Yeah. Here, see now this is sage.
Yeah.
And see, I got the arugula here. See?
I got to get an arugula plant going.
I'll give you the seeds.
Yeah, I would take some seeds. That would be great.
I'll give them to you.
Yeah, that reminds me of my dad a lot. Zita often says to me, she's like, "Do you think your dad would like me?"
Who?
Zita says that to me.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
you know what? There's nobody that your dad didn't like.
That's true. Well, I don't know if that's completely true. I remember some people he did not like.
Honest?
Oh yeah, I mean there were some people that he worked with and stuff like that, and obviously in the priesthood there were some people, but
Wow.
he wasn't the kind of guy who would complain about it though.
No. Yeah, okay, I'm going back to high now, see? Oh boy.
Ah, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
You see, you taste a little different?
A lot different. That grill makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it gives it that. Now, see now, what I'm going to do now, see, Uncle Joe. Again, I get back to Uncle Joe now. This is what I'm going to do now. Watch.
How is this in relation to Uncle Joe, though? It's just that he wouldn't necessarily put oil on the grill?
Yeah, like this. I mean, I'm not doing a lot. I'm just using, whatever that's in there.
Right.
Now on TV, or if you were hungry for octopus and you played it, doesn't this look appealing?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it's delicious, but I'm waiting for those onions too. So what are you doing now? You're just...
I'm cutting it. Uncle Joe does it different. I do it this way.
Yeah, I do as much cutting with scissors than anything else.
Oh, here. Try this one.
All right.
I'm going to try the
That's a
same
good
one.
base. That's so good.
Isn't it?
And it's perfect. It's not overcooked. It's not tough.
No. What, you
Can
take the
this
charcoal?
Yeah, can this get tough?
No, I don't think so.
So if you boiled this for 2 hours,
Oh, I think it'd be a little too much. I don't know.
it's gonna get harder.
No, maybe calamari, but not this.
Well, Why wouldn't this get harder? Do you know?
I don't know. David, I don't know. I never tried it.
Mm-hmm.
I never tried it.
It's interesting as you're cutting in like the head part, you could see a little bit more of how the tentacles like meet up and everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did this kind of stuff ever skeeve you out, like when you were a kid or anything? Or because I know you guys used to. My mom always complained about having the singeing of the feathers with the birds and like the squirrels and all that kind of stuff.
That didn't bother me.
Because you've been doing this kind of stuff since you were a kid.
We had to have to skin the rabbits.
So your dad would set up traps, or?
No, we raised them.
Oh, they were all bred? They were...
Well, bred and rabbit. Your mother never said that?
I know you guys had traps, and I know maybe that was for the birds.
The traps were for the birds, and then we had a shed in the back that we had rabbits and chickens.
Okay.
Maybe your mother doesn't remember that.
No, you know what? I'm sure I'm the one who doesn't know the full
Well,
thing.
maybe she doesn't remember. I don't know.
Okay.
She says a lot of things, and, you know, like... Ask her how her mother and father met.
Okay.
Ask Joey how my mother and father met. Ask me. You know what? You're gonna get 3 different stories.
How did your parents meet?
My mother met my father at a picnic.
Okay.
Joey and Della will agree to that. But they met in Paw Paw, Michigan. I was told.
Okay.
Joey knew that she was met, you know, and Della said it was a paisan. That I don't know if it was a plumber. I don't know. Your mother said something. I don't know what she said.
I'll ask her.
I don't know what she said. I said, no. She said, yes. My mother told me. I said, okay, your mother told you.
So how did they meet? Somebody like, is it agreed that somebody tried to like introduce the two of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there was a picnic. A picnic of the paisani from the north. And it was in Paw Paw, Michigan.
Okay.
And my aunt was married, and my mother would go to this here picnic. Okay? And my dad went there with or whoever brought him there. I don't know who brought him there. It could have been a plumber. I don't know who it was. There's a pepino. Then you'll find one of ours there. You know, one of our, from our neck of the woods.
Okay.
Yeah. Northern Italy, not that it mattered.
But yeah, that's how it was.
And they said she's a good lady and this and that. And that's how now my Auntie Mary told me that. Not my mother. My mother never talked to me. Auntie Mary said it. But I can't verify it. I can't verify she's dead. And that's my belief. I'm not saying I'm right. Della wants to say they met on the north side. Met on the north side.
Oh, she says that it wasn't in
Joe,
Michigan, or
yeah. If Joey said that they met at a picnic on the south side, they met on the south side. I said they met in Paw Paw.
Yeah. So this was 8 pounds.
11.53. So 5.3 is
11 and a half pounds.
11 and a half pounds.
And this is how you make it all the time? Like,
this is how I do it.
Yeah.
Not to say that my way is the right way.
But it's right for you.
And whoever's eating this, they like it. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say?
It's good. I've not had better octopus anywhere. Like,
well, when that day you were saying, Uncle Ron, I mean, this is how I did it.
Yeah.
When I brought it by Danny's, right?
Yeah. You brought it, and you brought you brought it again for Easter because you knew I liked it the one time.
Well, whatever.
Was it Easter or what was it?
I don't know.
It was another occasion.
Well, the other occasion was when in a salad. I had salad. I don't know if that's the one. And that's all oil.
And that's what I was wondering what you were going to do with the rest of the oil. I knew you weren't going to just get rid of it.
I did get rid of it just now. Stick your finger in there and taste the oil. Just taste that now.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Isn't it?
You just need that and some bread. That's really good.
See, now this is probably enough for you and the Zeta right here.
Oh, that's more than enough. That's a lot.
Well, if I'd have known, I would have got more, David.
I didn't know either. No, I appreciate you going this far. This is great. I'm excited about this.
All right, now I'm going to give you a spoon. I'm going to give you a container that you can keep.
When you put in the onions,
You can put them in now if you want.
does it matter if you put them in sooner or later, or what do you think?
I could put it in now. I like it now. But Uncle Joe does it later. But I do it now. And that.
Because you like it to kind of get in there?
Yeah, right. Let me see now. I got this container. If I fill this up, I gotta find the right piece.
Oh, you kind of go to the old neighborhood stores and get the
Here, see,
oil.
this is,
or you go to
whatever's on
Caputo's.
sale. There's Caputo, and then I got this one.
Yeah.
I bought that one on sale, extra virgin, and I'll take that and put it in there. But it's all olive oil.
Yeah, it's all
Some
the same.
stronger than others, but it's olive oil. Now I'm putting it in here. I measured it. That's going to be yours to take.
Okay.
Now I hope that's enough.
That's plenty.
But you know what? You gotta discipline yourself.
yeah, that's the tricky part.
Well, I mean, if I'd have known that you wanted to take it for Zeta,
This is plenty, believe me.
Believe me, I would have. And Friday, I don't think I can do anything because.
No. This is. Do not at all feel like this is not enough.
I wish I could have done more.
This is.
But the cook 8 of them or 16. What's the difference? I would have used 2 pans. It'd have been done. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know what your intentions were.
I didn't know my intentions either. I just wanted to just watch you do it. And then I just thought about it today. It's like, because I haven't seen her all summer, obviously.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was up in Milwaukee.
Yeah, she's been there for the last 2 years, so.
Well, I know she was going back and forth.
No.
When was the last time you saw her?
It's been over a month, maybe a month and a half, maybe.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Maybe almost 2.
All right, taste it now.
All right, so here we go. This is with the onion. I get a good one. Yeah, the onion just makes it, you know.
It does.
In my opinion, without it's good without it.
I like the onions, but Uncle Joe he puts it on the last minute. And the onions can soak in it. I love the
like
onions
it soaking
that.
in, yeah.
But that's me.
Well, it's me too because I love onions. I love garlic.
See, if Uncle Joe said, "No, what are you doing? No, that's too much." You know what?
If something calls for like an onion, I put in 2 onions. If they ask for 1 clove of garlic, I'll put in 3.
Well, I'm not saying that,
But that's just me. That's how I am. Yeah, this is great. I got it.
You can rinse it off if you want.
Your floors are clean. Oh, there's a hair.
The only thing is on the floor, it might be hair from you.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stuff any more in there.
That's plenty. Please.
I thought I could get more. You finish the rest of it. Now what?
When you make this, do you ever just make enough for a week? Or
You know what? I want to.
you want to, but you end up eating it?
I want to give some to Sergio. I don't know if I'm gonna or not. I'll be honest with you. But you know who I'm gonna save some from? Solly.
He's not doing too good.
No, and he's not eating. And I told Chris that maybe I'd like to do something, because he loves this, and I might bring him a container, When? I don't know. I'll call them up to come and get it. I don't know. I called and left a message. I said, Sal, it's Ron. I'm thinking of you and I'm praying. I hope everything is good.
Yeah.
Walk like a man. I love this music. Oh, gee. Does that bring back memories?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know who's singing that. Oh,
Frankie Valli, the
yeah,
Four
yeah.
Seasons.
What year?
1963, it says. At least on the bottom part.
Oh,
It's giving you other facts on the side.
now here's the top. Look. Put this in here for you. It's wrapped real good. Now I can tie this in a real big knot if you want, then I know you won't invade it. But I won't.
You can keep it loose just in case. Give me the option. Thank you.
You want to take some string beans?
I would take a couple of string beans if you have it.
David, I got him.
I made a lasagna last night. I should have brought some of that to see what you thought of my cooking.
Oh, I'm sure it's good.
I basically just, because I'm trying to get rid of all my food in my fridge, so I cooked a bunch of, I put artichokes, onions, peas, and spinach. But I put a lot of garlic.
Well, see, Anthony does it. Sometimes garlic can be overpowering.
See, I'm the type of person, I agree that can happen, but I'm like the type of person that doesn't mind. So.
See, I cook this for myself for the rest of the week.
That's what I'll do, is I'll just make a dish and then pick at it.
Now later on, before the night's over, I'm going to cook my fish. I was going to do it now, but it's 1 o'clock. I want to run the catfish.
How do you cook that?
I'm going to...
Spread it?
No. I'm going to season it and put it on a porcelain paper and 550-degree oven underneath, or on top, and cook it for about 20 minutes.
How do you season it?
Salt and pepper.
That's it?
That's it. And garlic.
Okay.
And garlic.
So like you basically do like salt, pepper, garlic, and like a little oil, and you mix it, and then you put it on there?
Yeah, that's all.
Have you ever heard of swai?
I don't think so.
It's like, they come in fillets, and I've been buying these swai fillets. It's kind of like just a white fish.
The swai?
SWAI. But I'm seeing it more and more now.
This is yours for now if you want to eat it.
Yeah, I'll have some now.
Can you eat all that?
This is plenty. You take the rest of that.
No, here.
I don't know if I'm going to finish all that. I'm just saying,
Okay.
I could eat one or the other. It's like if you take that and I take this, or vice versa.
Okay. See, I didn't know you know.
No, thank you for doing this. I really
No,
appreciate
that's
it.
okay. You see, there's a ton of onions in here. There's 2 big onions, 3 onions. I cook a lot of onions.
I like onions. When I was a kid, my mom kept the onions in the basement, and I would eat them like apples.
Well, then.
See, this reminds me of the Lido.
Does it?
Yeah, coming home with the different little things from the Lido, from the leftovers.
Oh, I love this. I can eat that whole thing right now.